It's National Police Week, the week we're supposed to honor our men and women in blue. And many officers say we won't get our hopes up because President Obama has tarnished their reputations. This, for example, during his speeches on race.
When it comes to policing in communities of color, that we are going to be scrupulous in investigating cases where we are concerned about the impartiality and accountability that's taking place. Put simply, we all need to hold ourselves to a high standard, particularly those of us in positions of authority.
Retired lieutenant, of course, police officer, so frustrated he wrote this letter to the president. Quote, your words, deeds, and actions directed over the years as individual officers and the police community as a whole have helped not to heal, but to drive a wedge between those who serve and the communities they swore to protect. Lieutenant Randy Sutton joins us right now, who sent that letter to the White House and joins us. Really, what prompted that? Was it one incident in particular, or was it the series of messages you were getting from 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue, Lieutenant?
Oh, this is a culmination of things that I've been watching from the White House since this president took office, beginning when the Cambridge police officer made an arrest of somebody that he was acquainted with, and he instantly came out with negative comments about that particular officer. And then it has snowballed. It's gotten worse and worse and worse, up to and including this last couple of weeks where the unrest has been incredible. So not only is it my feeling, but I have been contacted quite literally by thousands of law enforcement officers across the country about the feelings that they have. They're feared. They believe they're under siege, not just from people in the street, the people that are attacking them. You know, some people ask, is there really a war on cops? And that war exists. It not only exists with the blood running in the streets, where we saw last year an 89% increase in murders of police officers, with more than a dozen ambush attacks on law enforcement officers. So it's very real in the terms of blood. More than 50,000 law enforcement officers were assaulted last year alone. 50,000. Right. It's a staggering figure.
And the numbers are going up where your beat is too, correct?
Oh, I buried two friends who were having lunch and were ambushed and murdered by two extremists, two terrorists. So there is a war, and it's not just the blood that's running in the streets. It's the hearts and the minds of the American law enforcement officer who feels like they can't do anything right because no matter what they do, they get this criticism, not only from a mob, right, but from the President of the United States, who just cannot find it within himself to actively support law enforcement in a meaningful way.
Lieutenant, very well said. We're running out of time, but I want to find out what is the pin on your lapel?
This is very significant. Today is the National Law Enforcement Memorial Day, where we honor those who have fallen. The black stripe there indicates my mourning for my brothers and sisters who gave their lives in the line of duty.
Well, we got your back, Lieutenant. Just know that. Lieutenant Randy Sutton, thanks so much.
Thank you.